resonates with everybody. I know that you had a very important role to play in this victory, where as a BCCI president, you were encouraging women to, the entire WPL was your brainchild, and you were instrumental in giving rise to that, and also the pay parity that women cricket and men's cricket. Can you please tell us something about it and how this?
Firstly, I think thank you for having me here. Ramesh, Patrick, come all the way from England. And you asked about women, not just women and men, it's just about cricket. Cricket is crazy in this part of the world. It's a bit similar to what football is in their part of the world. So, and in terms of women's cricket, I think they did fantastic. Yes, when I was in various administrative roles, I helped to set up structures for women's cricket, but the most credit should go to the players because they actually play. And I've seen the transformation from 2019 to 2025. The 6 years, the growth has been unbelievable. And all credit to Smriti, Harmanpreet, Richa, Deepti, Jemima, Shefali, and you take the names, Charani. I've seen them actually play in front of my eyes because I'm involved with the Delhi Capitals, and last season I was in charge of the women's team, and I spent the whole tournament with them, and it was phenomenal to see what they do. And it's not just the women in India. If you see the women in Australia, the likes of Annabelle Sutherland, Meg Lanning, and Lisa Haley, and Beth Mooney, and Ashley Gardner, they're unbelievable cricketers. South African cricketers, Woodward, Harrison Cap, you just name one after the other. There's so much of talent around the world. England, Snapshot. So women's cricket is on a different scale, and this is only going to go up. What is the happiest part of everything is the board, the cricket board. Obviously, not involved with the BCCI. I'm the president of the Cricket Association of Bengal. The cricket boards give so much impetus and push to women's cricket. You see the structure in India, you see the structure in Australia, you see the structure in India. It's a great story for every young girl wanting to grow up and play these sports. It's a career, it's a future, but you must remember that you all have to be very, very good to actually be a part of this system. So I'm so happy with the girls winning the World Cup. If you see my tweet at the start of the season, I don't know if any of you follow that, it's still on my Twitter handle. I quietly expected the Indian girls to win the competition. Obviously, I could not write it because it was just the beginning of the tournament, and you cannot predict the world champion. But I've seen them so closely, and they're so good that I'm not surprised with what I saw. Richa, we felicitated her on Saturday. She just 22 years old, and she hit sixes like nobody's business. And the effort and the distance she cleared creates so much opportunities for young girls and young boys to make a career. And I think that's where Kabuni comes in. Kabuni comes in with the equipment, with the technology, with the AI. They take coaching and help to produce cricketers to the remotest parts of the game. Sometimes you don't get the best help when you're growing up. Once you get to the top level, then you get all the best coaches, the best training facilities, the best matches, the best practice areas. But when you start at a young age, a young girl in the north of Bengal, a young boy in the north of Bengal, or the south of Bengal can get hold of this application and learn the sport, and then come to the bigger systems to play, because the state bodies provide the infrastructure, provide the game time, provide the facilities to be a part of. And once you start getting used to this technology, you'll see that how far it takes you to really get
I know many women are now inspired, and girls are inspired to become cricketers, all thanks to the women's team. Ramesh, I will throw the question to you. How do you think Kabuni is going to be instrumental in taking this to the grassroots and encouraging girls to, play more cricket? How do you think it's going to do that?
I've got a daughter named Mackenzie.
So Guinea, I've got 4 children, 3 girls, 1 boy. Mackenzie, my daughter, played cricket for Surrey County to the age of 16, and she had trials in Canada to play for the Canadian national team. And the journey of her cricket career, I think we still have a lot to offer female cricketers, their biomechanics, how they train and learn. And I don't think there's enough coaches in the world that can actually deliver the coaching the way Kabuni can. So ultimately, female sports, and with cricket, I think Kabuni can play a pivotal role in helping young girls learn the game and be confident learning with a companion device and software that we provide to young girls.
So is it going to be different for men, different women, or is it just cricket? So it's going to be the same for everybody, isn't it?
I think the biomechanics between boys and girls are different in the way they actually not play, but the way they actually grow up and learn to play the sport. So understanding that through AI, I think is going to be more powerful than just thinking everything's the same for everyone.
Thank you. Dada, coming back to you, today is a very monumental day because it's been 25 years since you started being a captain. 10th November
Yeah, I just saw that
2000.
on social media this morning. 25 years ago on this day, we became captain of the first time. So yeah, it's great memories. We won the test. I went on the captain for a long period of time. It's a massive coincidence. Today we launched Kabuni in India. Today was the day I became captain. So
Absolutely.
leadership, coaching, all on one platform. And I hope this application, this technology is a lot of help to the world.
So how do you think, if you had to be a captain today, what do you think has changed
Nothing has
from back to?
Nothing has changed. It's just that we play a lot more T20 cricket than we did. We grew up in an era of Test cricket and one-day cricket. We've had some absolute stalwarts, but as with time, everything goes forward, everything changes, new things come in, and T20 cricket came in. T20 cricket came in, and T20 cricket brought in exceptional talent. The way it runs the sport, IPL came in, the WPL came in, and it's been for the good. The facilities, the infrastructure, the rewards for the country, with that brought the competition. Competition was there in the past as well. That you had to do well all the time to be a part of the sport, and it's the same now. So India has progressed enormously. I remember in 1996 when I first made my debut against England at Lords and got up and debut. And then what I see of Indian cricket, it's almost 29 years, 30 years later. You can see the unbelievable strides Indian cricket has made. Just the quality of talent everywhere. Every remote city, every remote village, you get an absolute brilliant performer. And this is the hub and the place to play cricket. And I'm so happy to see where the game has progressed.
You have been in, and you really know that mentoring can change a person's way of thinking and their outlook in life. How does Kabuni also take that into consideration?
So I was a maths teacher in an inner city school in London, and I already had admiration for teachers and coaches before I started, but then I realised when I started to work in the school, the impact that coaches and teachers can have on the students is incredible. But you always need the relationship. The relationship that a teacher or a coach can have with the student is so important. But as a maths teacher, one thing I had was as well I could test them each week, so I could set them an exam. So I could really understand the things that they were missing, so I could really help them. So you have the relationship, then I had also the data. Where Kabuni can play a massive part in coaching is it can do what a maths teacher has with a test. It can give them all the data they need. So imagine you have a coach who has a great relationship with his students, but imagine now he's actually receiving all the data that he needs to be able to not just help them from an